Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 plays for this February 25th 7-game NBA slate. We have an awesome slate on our hands tonight. We have something different going on. No chalk. As of right now, there is no outstanding player that is just like you have to play him due to injury or anything like that. Something could open up throughout the course of the day. We do have a couple questionable tags that will draw some attention to some cheaper value guys, but as of right now, this is going to be a exceptionally high variance slate tonight, and I absolutely love that. It's going to give us a great chance to have a ton of edge. My article was posted about 2 hours ago or so over on sharpsportsnetwork.com, breaking down 3 of my top plays today over there. I will apologize in advance for one player being overlapped, and I am doing it 100% on purpose. I need you guys to know how much I loved the cover of today's video, the cover of the article, and our first major play of the day. So with that being said, if you have not already, please do leave a like on this video. We greatly appreciate your support as always. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns for us, please leave them in the comment section below. We're happy to give you guys advice when we can. Starting off this video, we are going to be talking about Jason Tatum. For this Boston Celtics team, he has a 32% usage rate when Kemba is off the court, which is a significant difference from his normal 28%. It's actually it's 32.4%, I believe. He's normally at 28%. He gets a 4.4% boost with Kemba off the court. He's averaging over 1.3 fantasy points per minute. He gets a solid pace-up spot here against the Blazers, who are currently 11th in the league, and defensively, they are horrible against opposing forwards. I've said it in videos, I've said it in streams. The members know this very well by now. We target this all the time. He is my top play today in all formats and should smash another 50-plus fantasy point performance here. Everything is just lining up for him tonight. I can't be talked off of Jason Tatum today. He is my absolute favorite play, and on a slate, like I said, with so much variance, I'm hoping that he slips through the cracks of ownership and does give us a little bit of edge and falls under-owned. With such a little value and so many high-tier plays, I could definitely see that happening. Portland allows the most fantasy points per game in the league to opposing power forwards, and they also are very middle of the pack against small forwards. In the ladder of the pack, actually, they're not in the better half of the small forward pool. They're about 14th in allowed fantasy points per game to opposing small forwards. Jason Tatum generally going to start at the 3 for this Boston team. Regardless, him and Hayward are just splitting minutes at forwards. They're going to be seeing just as much minutes at small forward as they are power forward. And Jason Tatum is going to absolutely eat today. He has no reason he shouldn't. He should be successful from the perimeter. His field goal percentage should be similar to how it was against LA with that 60% from the field. I would not be surprised to see something like that again, and he should be good for around 36-plus minutes today. I absolutely love Jason Tatum today. So again, sorry for the overlap. I'm trying not to do that with the article and the video, but if I have a play like this that I am very, very high on, I am going to be making some exceptions here and there. Before we jump over to our second play on FanDuel, we are going to jump over to MonkeyKnifeFight and talk about my favorite play over there right now, and that is the over on Domantas Sabonis 43.5 fantasy points. Charlotte is horrendous against opposing bigs. Devontae Graham, I like the under on 30.5. It is a slow game on both aspects of the court. Both of these teams are very, very slow, and Devontae Graham's been very boom or bust in this. Nothing about this matchup really should benefit Devontae Graham. Can he heat up and be successful from downtown? Absolutely, but against a slow team like the Pacers, who have solid defenders like Malcolm Brogdon there on the perimeter. Maybe Aaron Holiday gets the start again. He's a solid defender as well. I don't like Devontae Graham's chances of going over 30.5 fantasy. That being said, if you are not already signed up over here on Monkey Knife Fight, I know there are hundreds of you that watch these videos. If you are not signed up and you're in a state that allows you to play, they do have some state restrictions. About 35, I believe, are eligible states. If you can sign up and deposit using code Sharp Sports Network, deposit $10, they will give you a 100% match. You will have $20 in your account. If you reach out to us on Twitter, say, hey, Walker, hey, Joe, I signed up on Monkey Knife Fight using your code. Here's proof. Send us a screenshot. We will literally pay you back $10. You will have a free first deposit on Monkey Knife Fight. You have to come over here, give it a try. We are going to get the ball rolling over here for our members with the Monkey Knife Fight memberships, and I absolutely love this play. This is going to get us on a little hot streak, hopefully, to start off the later end of February and go into March in the spring season, kind of hot on Monkey Knife. So I love this play today. Make sure that you do get over here and check it out. But jumping over to my second play on FanDuel, we have Nikola Jokic. This is a slate, I'm going to say it probably 3 or 4 more times, a very high variance slate with very little value. When we don't have a lot of value, people tend to gravitate towards guys like LeBron James. LeBron James is a safe play. Don't get me wrong. He's a great play. He's a good play today. He's in the highest total game playing against the Pelicans. Regardless of any of that, Nikola Jokic is definitely not going to be a very popular play today because of that. We cannot get in LeBron and Jokic being, without going full stars and scrubs. We don't have a lot of really good cheap value. Nikola Jokic, for that reason, will definitely be less owned than he normally would be in this spot here against Detroit. He has a 28% usage rate on the year, and he averages 1.52 fantasy points per minute on the year. And in case you haven't noticed, since the Drummond trade, the Pistons are on track to become the next Hawks team or the next Bulls team. They're going to get just absolutely decimated by opposing centers. They've been giving away a ton of fantasy points, and they just look like they're getting bodied inside. Christian Wood, John Henson, these guys really cannot match up against a guy like Nikola Jokic defensively. And for that reason, I absolutely love him to eat today. This is a slow game with a lower team total. He really should not grab much attention at all. He's one of my top GPP plays for that reason, but on a slate like this with such little concentrated ownership, a lot of guys are going to be very low owned, so it's going to be a pretty easy day to get some edge if you're on the right guys, and I love Nikola Jokic today. I want to get on this attacking Detroit with opposing centers train before the crowd does, and I absolutely love Nikola Jokic to just expose him today. He should have no issue at all. I don't mind the price tag. I actually like the price tag because at 10.6K, you could be playing a guy like LeBron James at 10.2K. You could be playing Giannis at 11.6. Not a lot of people are going to pay that extra $400 for Nikola Jokic, so it could be a huge edge play over the field, and I absolutely love the spot for him. Jumping over to DraftKings for the last play I have for you guys on today. We are going to talk about another forward, but he's also center eligible here on DraftKings. We have Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam has a 28% usage rate on the year and should see around 35, maybe more minutes tonight in a crazy game. We have the number 1 team in the East, the number 2 team. We have the Bucks and the Raps. These teams are going to leave it all on the table tonight, and I absolutely love Siakam in this spot. He averages 1.23 fantasy points per minute on the year. I just get really happy talking about this because I'm really excited to watch this game tonight. This is going to be a dogfight. We have not seen the Bucks in a -1 game. They're 1-point favorites currently. The implied total is 231 right now. By the way, I like the over on that for sure, but this is going to be a dogfight. These guys are going to go so hard tonight. Just being number 1 and number 2, it's going to be an intense battle. I'm really excited to watch this game. And the Bucks allow the 5th most fantasy points per game to opposing power forwards right now. And Siakam sees a ton of minutes there, so I like him to have a very successful game tonight. It's going to be a very, very up-tempo game for the Raptors, as the Bucks are the fastest team in the league. Just don't leave Pascal Siakam out of your player pool tonight in any format. I'm okay with him. I prefer him in tournaments just because he does have kind of a dangerous floor. We've seen basically floor and ceiling games from him quite a bit as of late. We got off this whole kind of 40-point average sort of game thing from him, and now he's dropping these 20s, 30s, 56, 65, 30, 30 sort of lines. So I would recommend him more so for tournaments, but I do love Pascal Siakam, and I can get behind him in some of the wilder cash games, kind of like the multipliers, triple ups, things like that, just for a small edge. But I do love Pascal Siakam today. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. The link to today's article isn't going to be in the description below. Make sure you guys go give that a read and check that out. But thank you guys again for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I do appreciate every single one of you guys coming out here. And I will be live on Twitch later this afternoon around 5 Eastern, so make sure you come out to that. Yesterday's stream was awesome. Had about 25 of you guys out there for a majority of the stream, out there in the chat getting your questions answered, and we were having a good time. So hope to see most of you guys back out there today. But if I do not, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. But good luck to everyone on this slate tonight.